Hi everyone! So I had realized that the best way to learn in life is through experiences. So maybe if, actually I know. I know that if I speak about the experiences I went through and really break it down for others to learn, you can get to where I am now. Where I was before was not somewhere very pretty. I don't like who I was then, right? We all go through these life experiences where we kind of lose control and lose our sense of self. And by no means am I a doctor or have any PhDs or anything of the sort. So I'm just going to talk. And, if you choose to listen, I know you're going to get somewhere. If you want to change what you're going through this current moment, I know that I can help you. You just have to, in return, be open-minded and really want what's best for you, for the people around you, for your children. If you want to see a difference. So, this is for men, women. It does not matter what age you are. I know that what this is that I'm creating will help you in some form or fashion to ensure your future is a little bit brighter than where you're at now. And I completely understand the depression and the deep down inside thoughts, the worries, go on, baby, the doubts, the possibles and impossibles. But let me tell you that nothing is impossible. Nothing. Nothing is impossible if you believe. You may believe in a God or have a certain religion or anything of the sort. I'm going to tell you right now, those things are perfectly fine, but I do not believe in a God. I do not believe in a religion. And that may shoo some people off at first, but I know that I have a voice and I have reason and I have proof. So it just really matters what you want for yourself. How do you want to live the rest of your life? So thank you for listening to me thus far. And I really appreciate everything you put yourself through to get to where you are now. You've done a fine job. Don't ever give up. This is for anyone who just wants to be in a healthier state of mind. This is for anyone who eventually wants to see themselves in some sort of romantic relationship, whatever you consider that as. This is for anyone who wants more friends, who wants to get involved in curricular activities again. This is for anyone who lost their way while getting down. This is for people who lost their job and think they'll never get another chance again. Time's a crazy thing. Time is a crazy thing, isn't it? We're always so worried about the past and what has then been. Thank you, baby. The past and thank you, baby. I remember thinking, man, the days back when. Remember the good old days? I remember thinking things are never going to change. I'm never going to be where I want to be. I'm never going to have the friends that I want to have. Things used to be so different. Is this ever going to change? I'm never going to fall in love again. Am I going to ever become something of myself? Am I going to start listening to music again? It all just really depends if you want to make that change or not, because it is possible. You all right, baby? It is possible. And I can't begin to describe, but I will, because I want to see you guys make it too. Just know there is no reason to give up on yourself. If you think you hit rock bottom and you're way past gone, it's not true. If you think you're this type of person now, how can you go right back? You will never be able to go right back to how you used to be, but you can become something greater than what you used to be. That is possible. Even if you don't know where to start somewhere. Start by listening to these words that I speak, because this is absolutely truth and proof that you can do it yourself. All by yourself if you must. Sometimes, like me, sometimes you literally are forced to rid of people around you, just about everyone around you, to be able to think straight and get through it. And that's okay. You don't need anyone but yourself. And that's not to say to start being rude to people or lashing out. Don't do any of that. You have to go within first. Take note over what you want to change. Whether that be yourself, even if you don't have anything, you can't think straight, right? At that moment, you just know something needs to change and you don't know how to go about it. I didn't know what in the world I was doing, but number one thing is step outside and breathe. Breathe and sit there for a moment. We have to take time to nourish ourselves and our headspace. That is absolutely 110%, no, like 200%. That is very important, most important. You see, we make false accusations, wrong decisions. We can't be there correctly for our children or our family. We can't even perform correctly at work. We lose people faster than you could say Yo MTV Raps when we're not in the right headspace. So things take time. If you could put your efforts into one thing and allow it to be yourself for even 5-10 minutes a day, do that. And don't feel it, and try not to feel any remorse for that. Because in the long run, you're going to be helping the people around you, including yourself. Remember, so I know it's really hard to just pause your mind and to stop thinking all these extra things that are getting to you. I hope I am explaining that correctly, or if you can relate to it. Your mind going in a million circles all over the place, just unable to drop the bad things that are happening to be able to think clearly. And that's perfectly fine. Give yourself a couple minutes where you don't think you need to be somewhere else at that very moment. And you are allowed to do this. You are. 5 minutes, okay? Do it as you're watching this. And just breathe. And know that you will be able to put your mind at bay for a moment. I thought of it earlier, so feeling a lot of people, a lot of my friends, a lot of people I know, just reading up on it in general, myself included, you think more so with your head, logically. A lot of us think, well, if there's no proof, then it didn't happen. If there's no science behind it, it's not true. And that's absolutely wrong. I know it is. Yes, it's right in some senses, but with what we're talking about, use your heart matter, feel from your heart matter rather than your mind. We see a lot of shows and movies and read books about how, for example, like animes and, DC, Marvel superheroes, they never give up. They start from nothing. A lot of famous people in real life, yes, they do the same thing. They never give up. And as long as you have that fire burning within, there's no stopping. This will take time. Some days are not going to be easy, but it gets easier as it goes. You have to erase whatever you have in your thought process currently, for the most part, your way of thinking. These old paradigms that that block us from our end goals. And I'm going to head to the store and grab the babies real quick. So this is where I will end the video for now. But we will get back to it, okay, guys? Try to breathe, number 1. That is important. And know your worth. Even if you don't feel you're worthy, I know you're worthy. And I know you can get through this. We'll go step by step. And you'll be able to show yourself and the people around you, as well as me, that you can do this. So thank you so much for listening to me speak. That means a lot to me. And don't doubt yourself. Ever. At least start to make some changes on not doubting yourself any longer. Positive affirmations. Write a couple down. As silly as they sound, I felt like a ding dong when I said them out loud at first. I was like, oh my goodness, this is really weird. I feel really awkward. But they work. All within due time. I love you. Thank you so much. And I hope you have a better day.